much money on my mind, I forgot to think about a pussy nigga. So much money on my mind, I forgot to think about her pussy nigga. So much money on my mind, forgot to figure out where I'ma put a nigga. So much money on my mind, forgot to figure out where I'ma put a nigga. Last night with my birthday, I blew the candles out and wish a nigga would. With the pop, Martha Stewart on the television in the kitchen when I cook. Funny how a nigga had pies, now I going with my Richard in the hood. We in the hood. Just set up a bunch of OnlyFans accounts for my bitches and they good. They good. Pulled up in the Apple car, said, hey Siri, your said was skirt. I don't know what you niggas.
Yes.
We are back. Y'all.
Good evening, Brother Marv. Yes.
Good evening, Brother G Money. How you feeling, man? I'm just here to put my money with your money, and that means we got more money.
We double it up.
Absolutely. Shout out, rest in peace to Fat Bible for that beautiful, lovely song on the intro, man. So shout out, rest in peace to Fat Bible.
Yes. You know, how's your day, your weekend, and everything, brother?
The weekend is pretty chill, man. I did work today, though. I did work a little bit today.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Gotta always, gotta make them donuts when I can,
No doubt. That's right. Thanks.
What about yourself, my brother?
No, everything is good. Just, taking it as it comes, as they say, one day at a time, as the cliche goes. You know how I do. I'm old school, so I just lay in the cut. And that's it. But everything's everything. I can't complain. I'm here talking to you. We got another Saturday night on tap, on pipe, so that's what's up. And I was thinking about what you were saying about, telling me about that situation, 50,000.
The girl, the young, I'm not going to call her the B word. I'm not going to call the young lady out her name. I don't know her. Don't know her personally. Don't know her background. Don't know her story, right? But she got on one of these podcasts. I'm going to just address her as Coach Lee. That's what she said. Her name was Life Coach Lee. What is it? Hypergamy and business strategist or some shit, right? That's what our social media say, right? That's what Pretty Ricky is what they called him, right? So
Right.
So I don't know, man. She said that men should not date if they make $50,000 a year because in Atlanta, water costs $3 a bottle. Well, bitch, I live in New York. I live in Long Island, bitch. Water costs about $4.50 a bottle. The fuck you talking about?
I don't understand where she's coming from. In other words, like 50,000 ain't no money. Is that what she's trying to say, or is that what she's saying?
That's what she's saying. 50,000 ain't no money, and if
so I can't afford to buy no water. In other words, like if I only make 50 G's, or not only if I make 50, let's say I make $35,000, I'm fucked up in the game. Basically, is what she's saying.
Yeah. You ain't got a snowball chance in hell to get no pussy from her.
Oh, basically, she's just talking about her standards. She's as Kevin Sanders would say, God bless the dead. He would say she's a high quality female. I guess that's what she's her status would be. Mm-hmm. How she would view herself as high quality. If you making 50 G's, you can't fuck with her because you ain't got no ends.
Yeah, you ain't got a snowball chance in hell. Getting no rhythm from her, right? This is the rhythm of the night. You ain't getting none of that from her.
You ain't getting none of that. Damn.
But I find that funny and insulting because I find it funny because I think that she knew what she was doing because she got about fucking 26 million followers, or 2 million followers, or whatever the fuck on Instagram. So, quite a few people is following her, and they following that agenda, certain type of women. And what's funny to me is that she's saying that, but I feel like she's addressing black men because she's a black woman, obviously, right? But we already know why you're saying that, because the Peckerwood is providing you a lifestyle that you did that you flicked up with. The Peckerwood is providing her a motherfucking lifestyle to talk that way and to belittle men. So that's what she's saying. You make 50,000 a year. You shouldn't date. You live in a shoebox, and basically you're a bum. That's what the young lady. That's my interpretation of it. What's your thing? You go ahead. What's your take on that?
No, well, she's set her standards that, that's how she judges, I guess, her followers. I don't know. But it just shows you how people view certain things, standards, and the bar that they set for themselves and for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you said you think it applies to just black men. So basically, she doesn't say black or Latino or anything like that. She just says 50,000, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
if I'm white, if I'm a white man, white boy, whatever, and I only make 45,000, I still can't fuck with her on, her peoples, her girls and them,
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like she's just saying to me. I don't know where she got that number from, the bottle of water, three. I don't know. She just sounds crazy to me. She sounds silly,
Mm-hmm.
to me.
Delusional.
Yeah. Yeah, delusional. It's just, she's just, that's why we all fucked up now, because it's like they set standards, these crazy, 50 G's is, look, if you making 53 G's, man, you work and you're doing what you got to do or whatever. She doesn't say what type of job. She's not even like say, well, you got to be doing, you could be like, hustling or whatever, but I don't know. But her logic to me is just off. It doesn't make it. It doesn't, like Dr. Spark was saying on Star Trek. It doesn't compute. That shit don't add the fuck up. Basically,
Yeah, I agree
I mean,
with
to
that.
me, yeah.
I agree with that. But she got a Peckerwood providing a lifestyle for her.
Well, that's why I guess she feels that she can be arrogant along those lines and say some stupid shit like that.
Hula Dula, the game is to be sold, not to be told, my brother. Peace and love. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tapping in. Yeah, you're right. But see, her, you know what? I ain't even gonna call her her daddy. I'm gonna just say, listen, the Peckerwood is providing that lifestyle for her and put her up that way, because if you see, right, what she's standing next to, you know
I saw that, but what did she do for herself though? What happens if Shorty Doo-Wop? What if he leave? What if he has enough of that? That craziness. Like he just said, you know what? I'm out.
that
Fuck you,
craziness from
fuck
that.
all that bullshit you spitting. I'm done. I'm gone. What's she
But
gonna do?
But he ain't gonna do that, because a simp who got money, and he got him a bitch that he think is the best thing since sliced motherfucking bread. He gonna he staying there. Most of these cats is gonna stay.
Yeah, but you see what happened to Wendy Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
She got dementia now. Yeah,
Well, shit.
aphasia, dementia. So I mean, and Wendy was along those lines as far as like, status and how you dress, what you want, that type of shit, what you wearing, and what circle you in, and all that. And then now she needs assistance to get around. You know what I'm saying? She's twisted. She's twisted in the game.
And see, and for Wendy Williams, I'm gonna just say, God don't like ugly, and He ain't too fond of cute.
Okay,
and it ain't just for Wendy Williams.
Yeah, and the thing is, this girl is talking 50,000. Wendy, listen, Wendy,
Hold on. We got, you know what I'm saying? I gotta send Monk the link. Hey. You know what I'm saying? So
that's
yeah. Go ahead, G Money.
no. I'm just saying, it's just like Wendy. Uh, she's on that order of, Wendy was more like into, keeping, what did she say? The tea. She's spilling the beans on this one and
The
that one and
gossip.
all the others. Yeah,
The
exactly.
gossipy shit. Yeah, the
Exactly.
gossipy shit.
Now she don't even remember what the hell she thought. She got, Alexa, what's the definition of aphasia?
Aphasia is a language disorder characterized by a loss of language abilities, such as speaking, understanding, reading, and writing, due to brain damage or injury. It can be severe, like global aphasia, or gradual and progressive, like the loss of language caused by a stroke. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No.
Not now. No, thank you.
Okay. So you say Wendy Williams was in that box when it comes to men. See, like I said, I had to do a little digging on this little silverback gorilla broad that said if you only making 50,000, you don't need to be dating and this, that, and the third. Well, bitch, I live in New York. A bottle of soda costs $4.75, $5. So what the fuck are you talking about? Atlanta is cheaper than New York, and I live in Suffering County. So,
but the thing is, it's ridiculous. She's saying a bottle of water is $3. In other words, you only make 50 G's. You can't even really afford a bottle. It's ridiculous. I said, her logic doesn't even add up. You in Suffolk County, that's they don't even have 50-cent sodas there. They don't
hell
sell
no, nigga, them shits is $1.50.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, here in the hood, in the city and shit, they still selling the little 25-cent acid inducing drinks and stuff like that. They had an article on that about the 50-cent sodas. It's no good. Them sodas that you get, the what is that, 2-liter 99-cent sodas and shit. They said all that stuff is acid inducing, huh? So yeah, you don't where you live, out there, man. They come on, man. A bottle of water.
Listen, man, they want $2.50 for a bottle, $3 for a bottle, $3.29 for a bottle of water in 7-Eleven. And some places so that's almost $4.
Right.
So Coach Leah, whatever her name is on that podcast, and I'm gonna end this here like this. Listen, we know you got a Simp Peckerwood, putting you up, talking about you a hypergamy and business strategist on Instagram. What is it? Well, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck whatever your job is, or whatever it is. I guess her job is finessing niggas for money because she was an escort. Hell, I could have been her daddy. Shit, she could have turned the trick for me. But
see,
anyway.
that's the other thing. You hit on a hell of a point. Like when they put that dollar sign out there, it's like, so if somebody comes along who's making more money than her daddy, her poppy, so then that means what? She gonna step off and go with him? Like, like you say, like if you want to get at her or whatever, you say, well, listen, so what your man ain't doing, I can do that type shit. So she gonna step off with you. It's like that.
Never
me,
know.
if I'm shooting game to her, if I'm coming at her, if G Money come at her right and say, hey baby, look, it's like this. I got some stuff working or whatever. I'm in productions and you know what I'm saying? So she's listening and is like, oh, it's like that, G. You got it like that. I got it just like that. So what? What we gonna do now? What we gonna do with Herb? Who's Herb? Your daddy. He's Herb.
Yeah.
That's simple. You standing next to, huh? Fuck out of here. But so that's what
and I hate to, and I don't know the brother, I don't know the man, but I'm just calling it what it is.
You don't know him, but you know him.
Yeah, I know a simp and a wimp when I see one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't new to this. I'm true to this, nigga. My pimping is long and strong. Don't ever get me wrong. Fuck out of
Okay,
here. LOL, yeah, you know what I'm
no
saying?
doubt.
And then my pimping is long and strong, baby. Don't ever get me wrong, baby. I don't give a fuck about your boy in his bars and your boy scars in his cars. I shoot a nigga in his ear if he hit me wrong. Straight up. Fuck out
But
of
you got to
here.
have at least 50,000, B. You know what I'm saying? At least to talk to her.
Uh,
50K. If you only making $50,000, don't say shit to her.
yeah,
She's
yeah. You might as
retarded.
well not. Yeah, you might, nigga. You might as well, nigga. You might as well. You just might as well kiss that shit goodbye. She ain't checking for you. She ain't checking for you. She, you know. But see, here's my thing with that, right? A lot of women in today's time have too much. Sorry, ladies, I gotta beat up on y'all just a little, just a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. Take them off, put them down, just a little bit, just a little bit. I gotta beat up on y'all. Then we're gonna have a female guest come in and give the woman perspective. I just feel women have way too much entitlement and way too much entitlement, way too much power, and way too much motherfucking control, and be the first ones to holler, "I'm a girl. You ain't supposed to treat me like that," but claiming they want equal opportunity. So when it comes to disrespect, it should be the same because y'all disrespected men. But if men disrespect a woman, he's a bully, he's a coward, he shouldn't be doing that shit. But these women are nasty. They nasty. They got nasty ass attitudes and nasty ass mentalities. And dudes out here be thinking with the little head and not the thing that God gave us. I know He gave us both heads, but instead of using this head, the one we got between our shoulders, they too busy thinking with the little head. That's why we got the shit that we got going on right around here. And women can talk to us men. Well, they think they can talk to us men any old way. And women don't get held accountable for the shit that they do and say. You know what I'm saying? And and I have a problem with that. You're not lying. You're not telling no lies. You know what I'm saying? Women have way too much power. And you Teddy Tender dick ass niggas be feeding into that shit and lying to these motherfucking women instead of holding these women accountable for disrespect. And I see too much of it on social media. When a woman say, "I'm a good woman," well, what describes you as a good woman? Because you say you qualify to be a good woman. Well, let me ask your ex-boyfriends and let them tell a different story. Hold on, I got another comment. Hold on, we're gonna go to the comment. Caught you live. Much love. Much love. Miss Gutierrez, you know what I'm saying? Spiritual advisor, spiritual awakener. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her as well. Check out our interview on her platform. She got a real exclusive interview with Money Marv. Y'all need to check that out. I'll shoot the link if y'all ain't got it, right? You know what I'm saying? You know it. So I'm just beating up on the ladies a little bit. Don't be mad. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm not calling y'all bitches and hoes and none of that shit. Nah, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need that spiritual read, that spread, check my girl out. You know what I'm saying? She official. Now, now, I'll do the same. LOL, they need it, definitely. Now, and women say, "I'm a good woman," right? Right? I'm a good woman. And my thing is this: you think you're a good woman, and that's perfectly fine because you're supposed to think highly of yourself. I'll go to the comment in a second, little sisters. Give me a second, G Money. And I hear this all the time. I see women saying this shit, and a lot of women got a lot of foul shit about them and a lot of foul ways about them. I'm not saying that the men don't, because we do. Yes, we do. But when I hear women degrading men and trying to take away a man's masculinity on this social media shit, I have a problem with that because this is the alpha energy. We alpha. We This is alpha energy right here. Real alpha energy, mature alpha energy. And women out here got too much entitlement. They don't never want to be held accountable. Can't tell a woman she wrong because she ain't trying to hear that shit. She gonna argue to the end and to make no point. And women will say, oh, when a man doing wrong, he want to deflect it and put it off on me. But they do the same shit. As G Money would say, what's that word you say? Double standard.
Double
I
standard.
don't know. I don't know what double standard is because I'm so used to so much one-sided bullshit. Where I'm just like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't.
Yeah, we don't. Let me let
Go
me
ahead, G Money.
let me ask my girl real quick. It ain't all us, but some of us. Yeah. Alexa, what's the definition of double standards?
Double standards refer to situations where different sets of principles are applied to similar situations, typically without proper justification. It involves treating different individuals or groups differently even though they should be treated similarly.
Okay. Alexa, thank you.
Okay.
My pleasure. Just doing my job. Hope you're enjoying your weekend.
Yo,
And-
so she
Go
broke
ahead,
it
G.
down. She broke it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, so if a woman cheat on me, right, but I can't go cheat on her after I done forgave her, right? I can't cheat. She can cheat on me, but I can't cheat on
Well,
her. But let me.
that's your interpretation
But
of it. Like you said,
I'm just being facetious.
I
Well,
know.
no, hold on a second. I'm being innocuous, real quick. Just being innocuous. I'm just being innocuous.
And not say the word
Innocuous, like joking, not being a
innocuous.
dick, but
Okay.
joking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just joking about it. But we're gonna go ahead to read off the comment. Most women have double standard. It's a mess. Self-awareness is key, ladies. Facts. Smart young lady right there. Very smart young lady right there. Pay attention. Smart young ladies in the comments. We got a lot of smart young ladies in the comments. Now let me say this, right? Because I love women. Just like you. And just like women love women, right? I'm saying, right? We love women, but women don't accept accountability, man. And women be getting put on these pedestals, and a lot of them need to be humbled. I'm sorry, some of them need to be humbled and put back in line because y'all letting these lame dudes get away with any old thing. When y'all meet a real, you know what I'm saying? You talk about you want a good man, but you don't even know you walking past good men all day. Oh, he ain't my type. I don't like him. He ain't this, he ain't that, and he ain't got what the girl say on the thing? If you make 50,000 a year, you shouldn't date. Saying that type of shit. Belittling men.
50,000. I thought was a good salary, like a good a good earner. I mean, it's not 100,000, it's not 70, it's 50,000. Old boy, is doing the best he can do. He's coming home with 50 racks, 50 stacks, and he's providing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of offended me a little bit, Marv. You kind of offended me.
I offended you?
Yeah, you insulted me a little bit.
Oh, man.
No, you said no. You said Teddy Tenderdick. My middle name is Teddy.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah,
You
my
go
middle
with your
name.
bullshit.
My
All right.
middle name.
No, you Theodore. Theodore
Yeah, but you
Teddy
said
are
my
two
middle
different
name
names.
is Teddy. You said Teddy Tenderdick, and I said, why is he fucking with me? Huh? You didn't know my middle name was Teddy, though, did you?
No. I thought you know what? I ain't even gonna say what I thought your middle name was. I'm saying, but no. And listen, man. Like I said before, I'm not knocking a man who is beta. I'm not knocking a man who is sigma, alpha, omega, and different things like that. But fellas, value yourself worth. Stop belittling yourselves for women, for pussy, for 5 minutes of pleasure. Value yourself. Have some integrity and some morals about yourself out here. Real shit.
But who
because
you talk? Who are you talking to now? Are
I'm
you talking
talking.
to this generation?
I'm talking to the generation and some of these motherfucking millennials too. Okay, well, you can read that one off, G. I'm gonna go grab some liquor and shit. Go ahead, go for it,
The
G.
crazy thing is, if they look at it as combining incomes instead of his income primarily, they would have a solid relationship. A lot of women today are basics. Their lives are basing their lives on IG crap. Yeah, she's right.
Mm.
Want a rich lifestyle, but don't even make 50G herself, which is
Mm.
true. Don't and shouldn't be on a double standards. Every and anybody is capable of anything at any time.
Mm.
Personally, for me, if you can do it, so can I, and vice versa. Mutual understandings and all that. Respect, no doubt. I agree with it.
Salute.
That's
See.
required.
You know what I'm saying? See, I love when, you know what I'm saying? I love when them goddesses come in here and they, you know what I'm saying, they dropping the gems, you know what I'm saying? You know, they dropping them gems and
When
all that.
they coming at you, they understand where she's coming from. It's a female perspective, so
Mm-hmm.
they you know they reading through all the bullshit, and like
Mm-hmm.
the lady just said that it should be on a mutual type basis. Like what's good for, like you said, my grandmother used to say, "What's good for the goose should be good for the gander." You
Mm.
know,
Now, what's a gander? Because I don't know what a gander is.
it's a
I hear
female
people say,
goose. Goose,
okay, a female
goose.
goose.
Goose is the male, female. The gander is the male. What's
Okay,
good for the
okay.
goose should be good for the gander.
Gotcha.
What's good for you should be good for me, basically, like what you
Okay.
said before. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So the double standard thing, like the lady, what's her name? Gutierrez.
Yeah, Miss Gutierrez. Yeah.
Miss Gutierrez. She says the double standard thing. It should be mutual. Respect. If you
Yeah, yeah.
respect, if you
Mark
have
said it. Mark
respect in
said
in a
respect.
relationship, respect and understanding, and communications, that kind of,
But
is to build a solid. It should be to build a solid foundation in a
foundation.
relationship. It should
Mm,
be,
yeah,
but
no,
now
it
she's
should be,
crazy.
but go ahead, G. It ain't like that nowadays.
No, it's not.
Ain't like that. Shit, you be a guy. Listen, man. Look, man. All I could just say is this, man. I just be blown away at some of the things that I see on some of these podcasts and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Ariana, you can ask for the things that you can't provide yourself. You can't ask for the provider for maintain the home. Facts. I agree with her on that. She right. And see, and here's the thing, right? With this social media business, because a lot of people lying. A lot of people lying on this motherfucker, especially these females that that be talking. As me and you say all the time on the show, the struggle is real.
Okay, that's a fact.
The
As you
struggle
say
is
in
real.
this in the streets, facts.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
real talk.
and all I'm just saying, all I'm just trying. My message is to the men. Value your self worth and stop devaluing yourself out here. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, AIDS still exists. There's all sorts of diseases, man, and we got all kind of people coming from different countries, bringing all type of different shit here that these doctors can't figure out. You know what I'm saying? Value your self worth, fellas, and the ladies too. Value your self worth and stop having expectations on people and expecting people to um do the things that you won't do. Is what these young ladies are alluding to in the comments. You get what I'm saying?
Like Miss Gutierrez says, a lot of people, a lot of females are following what's going on in the gram.
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram, they base their whole what they should do, the way they should look, all these butt you see a female died the other day from these butt implants.
And
Huh?
see, and
These
how am
butt
I supposed to
injections.
value butt injections, BBLs? Okay, how am I
That don't
supposed to
value
value
himself.
a man that don't value himself? You don't
He's
value
right.
that brother. You never
Right.
value that brother. Don't value him because he don't value himself
That
morally and
should be vice
spiritually.
versa, though. That should be the same thing. Shorty Doo-Wop used to, you say the female that's is talking all this $50,000 thing. She was an escort, right? A
Yeah,
stripper,
yeah, yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
escort.
She was an escort
So
prostitute.
basically,
She could have,
basically,
she could have been working for the money man on the money train. No, I'm just joking, y'all. I'm joking.
yeah,
I'm joking on that one. Yeah. Because I don't knock nobody for what their profession is or what their trade is, but don't sit out here and put, you know, don't put shit out there and think people not gonna clap back at that shit. Because I don't like that shit. It's sad on both sides as more men are getting the stretching surgeries to become taller. Whoa, what the fuck? To become taller? Shit. Fuck. I don't want no surgery. First of all, I don't think anybody should be having no surgeries done to themselves, because what's gonna happen when you're 30 years old and you get this type of surgery to stretch yourself to be taller and you're 60? You know how many back pain, you know how many back issues you're going to have?
they don't think that far ahead, brother Marv. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't look at it like that practicality or something that's rational. They only going on, like Miss Gutierrez said, on the gram. They're looking on social media. Every surgery to be literally taller. Google it later. And what's sad about that? What's deep about what she's saying is that you pointed out, like, in your 30s. What about this generation, these kids, huh? That want to
Yeah.
be taller, right? They're still growing. They don't understand that they're in the, midst of their growing pains, their growing years, if you will. So they
Mm-hmm.
still got time to grow, but they'll go and they'll get these surgeries just because they think, their self-esteem. They want to make the basketball for whatever reason. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because it's like with the penile, that the implants. You got
Mm-hmm.
these young kids are getting these enlargement. Everybody wants to be bigger. Everybody wants to have a big tool. Running around. These young girls want to have big ass. They want to have big breasts.
You know,
Everybody, yeah, it's crazy.
it's crazy.
It's crazy. People need to love themselves, and it's the ladies who keep down talking short men as if they lack something. I hear it all the time. Every woman wants a 6 foot man, which is a fantasy. Huh? Okay. Yeah.
Shit. Look, man. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy with the resources and the tools and the equipment God has given me. I can't be mad at
You don't
God
have
because
you don't want the enlarger? The
nah,
pump?
I'm cool on that, man. I don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
I,
had no complaints in all these years, so what the fuck? I ain't got nothing to worry about, truthfully. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Gucci, baby. I'm Gucci, baby.
You
I
go.
don't care what.
You
Yeah, I'm
go.
Gucci.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
Gucci.
front, man.
You know what I'm
I experimented with
saying?
the creams. The
You know,
creams when I was younger, and it didn't do anything for me. Right? I
yeah.
had the creams and stuff, the enlarging cream, and look what happened, man. My hands, look at my hands. My hands got big. You
Damn,
know,
you could palm a basketball with them hands, huh? You palm a basketball. hold on,
that's the thing. What
hold
happened from rubbing that shit on? My
on. Yeah,
joint didn't get any bigger. My
yeah.
hands are fucking. I look like Bigfoot, like fucking Sasquatch.
Just
Yeah,
love yourself, appreciate your body, your shell, respect yourself as a temple. Yeah, you
she's
got,
right.
absolutely, and for me, I don't give a fuck about all of that shit. Listen, man. Listen, I ain't got no problem getting no women, man. I don't think I'm a bad looking dude. I ain't the best looking dude, but shit, I look better than most of you motherfucking dudes. And I got a whole lot of swag and presence about myself, so I don't really need to change anything. I could lose a few pounds or some shit like that, but I ain't tripping on that either. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no Viagra, no Cialis, no red pill, no blue pill. I don't need none of that shit, man. I'm healthy, man. For real.
I got
Be
a whole
confident in
cabinet.
who you are. Hmm?
I got a whole cabinet full of all of that.
Man, man,
Viagra,
man.
the this inject that. But you know what? On the real tip, uh, like the Miss Gutierrez said, be confident in who you are. Your body's a
No, that's
temple.
Monk. Monk said that. Monk said that. Monk.
Monks and that,
And
you
Miss
know. But Miss
Gutierrez said
Gutierrez was saying
everything.
it as well, though. She was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
paraphrasing it as far as like to have confidence, in who you are and the skin you're in. Basically, the same thing you just said, and that's
Yeah.
where it all starts. I mean, you understand that. You're older. These young cats out here, like Charles Barkley was saying, he's not a role model, and he's in a
Yeah.
position to be a role model, to say something that maybe the younger generation will listen to, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But not everybody's has self-esteem like you do, like I do.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, even if you need Viagra, take a well, nah, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm just on it like, yo, man, I don't need none of that shit. I don't want to put none of that shit in me, man. If I take some fucking Viagra, that shit might give me a motherfucking headache, man. I don't know what the fuck that is, man. I don't got no. And what causes men to have these issues is putting things in your body, certain things in your body. When you put certain things in your body, man. But I ain't gonna get too much into all of that because there aren't enough positive role models anymore. Facts. I definitely agree. And I say young people, and I'm young people, young men, young women. They don't need bad role models, man. They need good mentors. And Money Marv is actually a real mentor in real life to the young men out there because I just went and checked on a few of my young brothers today. You know what I'm saying? So, so they need definitely Marv is the last of a dying breed. Thank you. Nah, man, listen, man, I don't know. I just operate off different principles and I just got a different different value of morals, I guess. You know what I mean? What about you, G? Go ahead.
No, I'm just I look at it as I'm old school, so it's each one teach one, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in the you know knowledge. I coach football, so like Coach Whitfield says, the head coach, head varsity coach at Jamaica High School, his thing is be a student of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
study. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from that era. I'm from that generation. I'm from you know to unlike Charles Barkley, like Sister Mook said, there's no real positive role models out there, which is unfortunate. Everybody's trying to come up, everybody's trying to get on. Al Sharpton and Jesse. What happened to Messy Jesse? We don't even hear nothing from him anymore. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and Sharpton, kind of just slacked off a little bit. I mean, he still comes out for some issues and stuff like that. Can't put all the blame on him. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. No, I
but
get it.
yeah,
I get it. I mean, you know what blows my mind out here? You know what really blows my mind out here? You know what blows my mind out here with what you're talking about is that young people just don't listen, man. They don't give a fuck.
they're listening to the wrong things a lot of times. I
Yeah,
agree
yeah.
with you, but some of the stuff that they're getting, not like men like Dr. Umar scamming communities and preaching rhetoric.
Rhetoric.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lying and shit. See, you know, that blows my mind with guys like Umar. And I'm not gonna beat up on Al Sharpton or Benjamin Crump. You know what I'm saying? Jesse Jackson from the Rainbow and Blue Coalition or whatever the fuck that shit is called, right? So, cause young people are following the rappers who are also elite, and they will never be. Facts. You're right, 100%. Now, we got a lot of as those fellas that we just named off, right? Those are poverty pimps. I'm sorry, Al Sharpton is a poverty pimp. Benjamin Crump
Is a
is
what?
a poverty pimp.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? You only see them when there's certain issues. They don't have a connection to the families of these people. When George Floyd passed away, I knew we was gonna see Benjamin Crump and Al Sharpton.
Right.
I knew we was gonna see them. They don't know George Floyd. They don't know his history. They don't know his background. And I'm not here to judge George Floyd on his background or what his history is. I'm just talking about, a few of our, those are some of our black gatekeepers because they part of those. I'm gonna call them Boule Sharpton and Boule Crump. You only see those guys when there's a dollar to be made. You don't see them out. You don't see them attacking any other social issues. You only see them when there's a dollar to be made. You notice Jesse Jackson, he probably got dementia because he was there when Martin Luther King got shot. But you notice he faded off into the shadows and, doing whatever it is that he's doing. Every now and then you might see him make a public appearance, right? I don't want to see those type of people. If it don't come out because there's an issue on this particular thing. Every time there's some money to be made, you see Benjamin Crump, Al Sharpton giving prayer. Do he even got a church? Do Sharpton got a church?
And not that I know of. Neither did.
True, and that's the problem. Okay,
And
see,
neither does Jesse. I mean, I used to see Jesse back in the day at boxing matches in sweatsuits. Ali's fighting. Jesse was there. I mean, they said the pulpit is wherever you're preaching the word. But I see Jesse, he got on. I said, damn, that's got to be Christian Dior. That warm up he got on. It is fly.
So no, I ain't messing with you. That's Christian Dior right there. Yeah, but he a Christian, right?
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
That's but
you're a man of how many metaphors?
Man, I got 1,000 of them motherfuckers shit, and they keep coming shit. So I mean, look, brother, I just see too much of that. I see too much poverty pimping with guys like them, and I'm not knocking them because it's a hustle, it's a business, right?
They got good role models out there. Not to cut you, like Jennings, Pastor Geno Jennings. If you're not hip to him, check him out. Go YouTube. This brother is he's fiery. He preaches. He goes to the scripture. He goes through the word, in the word, and he breaks it down. Like with T.D. Jakes, was allegedly, lined with Puffy or P. Diddy. Gino comes out and he just gets in there, literally in their ass and just, breaks it. He keeps it real. But he comes from the scriptures. He comes from the word. He tells you what Christ did, what God, it's telling you should do that kind. Geno Jennings, Pastor Geno Jennings. He's deep.
How do we change it? Can we push it to get more
on the good
ones? Yeah, I agree. See, and I don't want to be the person to be like, we got to expose people to put the eyes on the good ones, because I'm sure some of these people have good intentions, but I don't trust no pastor. I don't trust no reverend or no bishop, because they word ain't even good. I don't. They word ain't even good. I don't give a fuck if it's Marvin Winans, Kiki, BB, CC, TD, Mason. I don't trust none of their good words. That's the real problem. The church is all about the money, and all the religions, they don't need church to worship.
Well, that's a lot of the prosperity preaching, like Creflo Dollar and Joel Osteen.
See, you would listen. Why the fuck would I listen to a nigga that called himself Creflo Dollar?
He already telling you what he about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Creflo Dollar. Like,
but that's what he's telling you with the prosperity. He's a prosperity. It's like are you dealing with scriptures? Are you dealing like Reverend Ike back in the day? Daddy Grace, Father Divine, them cats.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Ike had how many Rolls Royces? Look at what's his name was trying to be a preacher. Steve Harvey. He
Steve
was trying to
Harvey.
come up with a new religion. Huh? Come on, man. Really? Christianity has lost a lot of its pull. Religion has faded in the Western world because of all the past things we have seen happen within the church. Me personally, I am spiritual. See, that's what I'm talking about.
That's up your alley. That's up
I'm
your
with
alley.
that sister all the way because, yeah, spirituality, man. There's just too many religions out here. Alexa, how many religions are in the world throughout?
Here is what I found from Rawl.com. There are more than 4,000 religions in the world.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I just said holy shit, my bad. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh shit. Listen.
Alexa, he didn't mean that.
Sorry, I don't know that.
4,000 religions.
4,000. 4,000.
So, you got 4,000. You got over 4,000 goddamn poverty pimps in the goddamn across the country.
Yeah, but but that's just the religions itself. So within those religions, real shit is crazy, and they can all claim to be the truth. I was just gonna say, they all feel that they're right. Like the Jehovah's Witness, as an example. I know. I used to open my door to them.
Though. They be lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but they lie within the scriptures. You'd be surprised at what people that's the other thing. What people believe in. Because it fits if it fits their ideology, their mindset, they're gonna become a follower. Look at the gram. Like Miss Gutierrez says, she says the gram. You follow, they go jump on the gram, and that's where their focus is. Oh, this one now. How many YouTube platforms they have? How many Instagram? How many Twitter? All that. Everybody has a voice. Everybody gets out there and they're talking. Like the Kevin Samuels says, the AG, the alpha male strategy, that guy. And man, they got strong followers. They got, not only do they have numbers and all that stuff, but they're following. Now, are these young men and women following the wrong examples? I say yes to some extent. A lot of it, yes.
There's only one brother that as you just said, right? There's only one brother that I actually like. I don't follow him as much, but I listen every once in a great moon because I just like his perspective. You know what I'm saying? His perspective. We got to go back to old principles and looking out for our community, protecting our children, and be thankful sunrises. Get back to agriculture.
He's 100% correct. Instead of tearing each other down. Yeah. She's right. Positivity, spirituality, positivity. Yeah. But that gets knocked down. Because the PTP, as you say, they don't want that out there. They want the Nas X's. They want this crazy shit that's already out here because, it helps their agenda. Whatever their master plan is, it feeds into that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's along that line. You come out with positivity, like Geno Jenkins, that pastor there, some other brothers and stuff, man, that are trying to say, look, this is how it should be done. This is the right way. You don't hear about that. You don't.
Yeah.
All that stuff on Instagram and all that ace metaphor, definitely trying to help people learn behaviors. That's remember that book, The Miseducation of the Negro. Huh? Mm. And that's along those lines of what the sister's talking about, like Muga's talking about. You have to unlearn to learn, with a flaw, as you know. They used to always say, you want to get to the root of it, you got to strip it down to the bare and then build it back up. Mm-hmm. And that's what has to be done with this generation. Mm-hmm. Yes, because if you believe that God flows through you and not under the church roof, they lose. Right.
I'm gonna say this. Yeah, listen. I grew up. I grew up going to a Baptist church as a young man, as a young child. Feel me? All generations, all generations. Now I grew up going to a Baptist church. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't give a goddamn nothing about what the pastor was saying. G Money speaking physics, man. They loving you, brother. You dropping that.
Thank you.
Man, you spitting that ism tonight. You spitting that ism tonight.
Well,
Shit,
you
man.
know how we do, brother. You already
Um,
know. Miss
of
Gutierrez.
course. I mean, I just for me when I used to go to the Baptist church, Philip High for Church of God in Christ, right? The only thing I went to the church for was because of the music. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I just went to church because of the goddamn music.
Not the girls?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about no girls, man. Listen, man, I wasn't thinking about no damn girls. Jesus, as always, respect.
Thank you, Moo. No doubt.
Nah, man, I just went to church for the music. And I used to always sneak off and go play the organ after service. That's where my musical background came from, actually. You know what I'm saying? From playing the organ in church. Now, I never played in the choir or anything. I just loved the mechanical vibration of the organ because of the bass and the way that it just touched me in a different way. Don't get me wrong now, I've always thought people having the Holy Ghost was fake as a motherfucker. Now I don't know if it's real or not. I
You
just
mean
see people
speaking in tongues and all that?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So good vibration is why you went. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know what the fuck they were saying, speaking in tongues. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. Lady talking about hallelujah, jumping and sweating and shit, people fainting and shit. I thought I was somewhere else. I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck is this shit?
So
You know what I'm
we
saying?
speak forgiveness instead of practicing and teaching they so-called believe in to be a good person. She's right.
You know. So for me, I'm just like,
How
and as
old
I
were you?
I was the mere age of between ages 7 and 10.
Okay.
7 and 10. But I was always just a badass kid in general. So, I was always on punishment, so I couldn't fucking get out of the house. So my excuse was to get out of get out. Fuck it. I'm going to church today. I ain't really had no it's an action overload of emotions that comes to them to faint. Okay. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. But yeah, these motherfuckers was jumping around, man. I see Sister Gertrude, she jumping. You know what I'm saying? Elder, Elder Bob, Elder Deacon Bob, or whatever, Deacon Bob dancing, Elder Elazar, some damn body, whatever his name was, and
You never got the Holy Ghost? You weren't a holy roller?
Nah, man. Listen,
The
man.
spirit never hit you? You
Spirit
never
never
spoke
hit
in
me.
tongues? No?
Nah, I
What?
never done none of that shit, man. I'm just being real. I'm just being keeping it real. Like I was just I was a bad kid, extremely bad. I just used to do bad shit. So my way of getting out of the house because I was on punishment for 2 goddamn months was to go to church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I went to church any fucking way, because I just wanted to get out the house because I was always bad in school and doing all kind of shit.
What I didn't like about church was it was always the devil's fault, and not one person took accountability for their actions. And as a child, that stuck out to me. That's deep.
Mm.
They blamed the devil for everything. Remember Flip Wilson? The devil made me do it. She's
and
right. It's
and
like she
now
said,
and now look at all these devil worshippers running around here.
you
But
know,
look,
they say
look,
idol worshippers, right?
yeah, idol worshippers,
She
yeah.
she is absolutely right.
You know.
You know,
So, I don't know. I just seen like people just use religion as a way to manipulate, control, and
you hit it on the head, brother.
and
That's
once I
fact.
once I understood that, my brother, I just realized, I ain't fucking with this. And they passing the plate around or the bowl around or the bucket or some old shit. And meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, Pastor Deacon Johnson, Pastor Bob or whatever his name is, Deacon Bob Johnson, whatever, he riding around in the old school Cadillac that
A
cost,
new caddy.
yeah,
That's it.
new one, up to date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
meanwhile, he's sleeping with Sister Ruby Ann, sleeping with Sister
The
Rebecca.
whole
You know what I'm saying?
congregation.
Got kids with Sister Denise. Man, fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here with that shit. Real shit. We see it in mainstream music, holding Satan down, and no one, yeah, blinking of an eye. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? So, and now I see today, as the young lady just alluded to about the music industry, the same shit. Everybody talking about they worship in the dark side and come to the dark side and this side and that side and doing all this old crazy shit. First of all, I don't even like that demonic shit around me. So if you promoting that, if you pushing that type of shit, man, get the fuck away from me. I don't even want that shit around me. You know what I'm saying? My aura is already dark and gloomy. I don't need no more shit around me adding to that goddamn shit. Hell no. You know what I mean? I don't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like all that craziness, man. And I tell people, man, get out of here with that shit, man. Me and my buddy one time, G Money, we was living upstate in Troy, New York, somewhere. And but at this time, I'm still fairly young. I'm like 19 or 20. You know, nobody know I was undercover pothead, but I used to smoke like a motherfucker. You still there? You follow me, G?
I feel you.
So we rapping and shit and playing music and shit like that. So we kicking freestyles, and all of a sudden this motherfucker start throwing pitchforks on his head and talking about let the devil out. I'm like, nigga, I'm good. I just got up and walked out the room. Like,
Yeah,
he
he
done turned off.
wasn't on it like that. That wasn't
Man,
you at all. Nah.
nigga, that nigga turned off all the lights in the goddamn apartment. The beat playing, talking about, yo, let the what? Nigga, I'm high, but I ain't that high.
Yeah, I'm not.
I just walked out. Go ahead and see what you do.
Yeah, you fucking with that weed. He said you fucking with that weed, that natural herb. You not cracked out. Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, I'm like, nah, man. Nah. I don't know what type of time that nigga on. Talking about let the devil out. Nah, nigga.
That's some crackhead shit.
Yeah, fuck out of here with that shit. Keep sucking that devil's dick or whatever you are doing undercover at that time or moment. I'm not gonna mention the person by name, but Monk might know who I'm talking about. So I just didn't, and I don't like that dark energy kind of shit. I don't like that around me, and I don't push that, and I don't support that. And anybody that's supporting that shit or pushing that shit, by all means, man, you keep that shit over there, man. I'm not with it. Hold on, what
Yeah, I feel
little comment.
It's an overload of dark desires, and I say this a lot, that every desire isn't meant to be acted upon, as we are spiritual beings living in an animalistic nature and can easily fall into instant gratification. That's facts. That's real. But the long road effects to your soul is another story. It is another story. That's how them people, you're talking about going on the gram. That ain't the way to let the devil out. Acknowledgement is all that's needed. That's simple in fact, and that's real. But like to teach that to this generation, Brother Marv, like this, like the what these ladies is coming up and saying and acknowledging what it really is. This generation, they don't have time. How long did you say that generation attention span is?
4 seconds.
Huh?
4 seconds. Yeah.
Listen, they said, in that time they could be on the gram, checking out, all that fake injection booty, all that, just phoniness or whatever. Nobody, like you said before, nobody's real. Nobody's who they say they are and whatever. What did we say before, brother? The what? The struggle is real.
Facts. You ain't
Huh?
lying, boy. You was not lying. See, the mental struggle is real for a lot of people. The mental struggle is real for a lot of people in today's world, and people out here just the mindset is fucked up, man. With people,
Yo, but why are they fucked up? What are they looking at? What do we have to look at? It's rare. Like I subscribe to this. This generation has to realize that monetary gain ain't shit at the end of the day. Morals and values are not unpopular, but she's 100%. She's 100%. She's on it. But that's how everybody's twisted. Just what she says, it's the other way. You
Mhm.
know, as you know.
just
But
like,
she's on it.
just like, right. See, people are easily manipulated by things, and see, I get away from people that's easy manipulated by a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, product of the environment. You know what I'm saying? I'm a product of my environment to a degree. To a degree, I am. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a product, I say to a degree, because see, when I see a lot of dudes I was running with back in the days, you know what they tell me today, G Money?
What's
They're
that?
like, you know what, bro? You was ahead of your time. You was
Right.
way ahead of your time. Like, and I just be like, wow, back then I'm not, they used to say I was crazy, right? As we talked about, right? That word to get crazy. But they like, yo, bro, you was ahead of your time.
At least they acknowledge it. At least they give you your props. You feel me? At
Yeah,
least they say,
25
well,
years later,
but still, the thing is
they
that
had
they
to.
see what you were talking about. It manifests itself.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I
It
got
came into to born, knowledge born. Feel me?
you. Mm-hmm.
Supreme wisdom. So
Mm-hmm.
they see it now. They couldn't see it then. G Money is correct in saying how he did it get this way. And most importantly, how does it change without become the next civilization to fall like Rome? Well, we already did, Adriana. But unfortunately,
Ariana.
Ariana, unfortunately, I mean, what she said, like Rome was falling. They say this is Sodom and Gomorrah. We're in the
Mm-hmm.
last days. They've been saying that for a long time. You know what
What
I
was
mean?
that?
So,
What was that song that came out a long time ago from Richard Dimple Fields? Right, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
and if it ain't one thing, it's another. Yeah,
Wasn't he talking about the stuff that we talking about today? And at the end of that song, right? That's like 8 minutes
yeah,
long.
yeah.
Hmm. And see,
You have so many songs. That's why the music, like we were talking about before, uh, in love with her mind. Oh, no doubt, Mook. No
but no,
doubt,
no,
she's in
yeah,
love
she
with
deep.
her.
She deep. She
I am
deep.
too. She's heavy. She's deep. So are
Listen.
you, Mook. You are.
Yeah, yeah, these ladies is getting deep, man. They blowing my mind away, cause shit.
Well, listen at the music. You
Mm-hmm.
know, unfortunately, like what's look at these songs. It's just, before what I grew up on. You know, the music. The Temptations, the Moments. Manhattans, and singing about love. Smokey, huh? Stevie
Mm-hmm.
Wonder. Came with the J. I mean, it was just like the Motown era, man. It
Mm-hmm.
was just like soul. You talk about the good vibes, the good feelings, and stuff like that. That's the way music is supposed to make you feel. You can't listen to this now and come away with that. I know I can't. I'll speak for myself.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't see any R&B groups, like Boys to Men, the New Edition, uh, you know, uh, Stevie D,
Mm-hmm.
the Force MD, you know what I'm saying? Money Marv know how I get down. I stay expanding minds, LOL.
Facts,
Yeah,
facts,
no
facts.
doubt.
Absolutely. You know, and people don't even know how me and this young lady crossed paths. I seeked her out. That's it. She was on the Money Marv report.
Oh, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Word. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
I don't even listen to music today. It's a
It's a
bunch of
bunch of
crap.
crap. You can't get no
Yeah,
spiritualism.
yeah,
No. Way Smokey broke it down. Peebo Bryson, Teddy Pendergrass. That's
but
love.
see,
They sang about something like, love. They took love out of the equation when we got that COVID thing in 2019, right? It's like they really distanced us. They really took any and everything. There was no romance to begin with. Then they started breaking us down. Then they put this Nas X. They infiltrated. What's his name said? Who did they
Little
infiltrate?
Nas X, Little Nas X, Old
Huh?
Town
The
Road.
little yeah. It the beats for me, but the lyrics. It'd be the beats for me, but the lyrics. Lyrics is crazy. And but they don't sing about anything on a up note, on a positive. It's that trill music talking about killing and shooting. I mean, that's what's in a lot of our communities, unfortunately. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That trill, that stuff is they talking about how they gonna kill, how many times they gonna shoot you, how many times they gonna stab you, huh? What
Yeah,
they
yeah,
gonna do
yeah.
to you if they see? And it's like, what is you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Why is you so angry?
Mm.
Huh?
You know,
Where did all this aggression come from?
in a sense, I see where you're coming from 100%. I could just say because I work with young men who are angry and who are aggressive, because I was that way. The same way these young men were, I used to be that way. And I'm not making excuses for these young men, but see, we don't know what's going on in every household. We may have an idea. That's how you get the beats when you start hearing the lyrics and the music. What the hell? Okay, I see what she's saying. I'm just reading fast. He said because murder and music was storytelling in the beginning. Now then it got switched to what's cool. Yeah, definitely. She's right. I think that we don't know what's going on in a lot of households with young people. Young people have a lot more shit to deal with than our generation of people. Now, I'm a millennial. You know what I'm saying? And I know G don't want to put his thing out there, but he's a baby. He's from that baby boom era. Am I correct?
Yep.
Two different generations from the Generation Z's, right? Because we talking about Generation Z's, right? That's what we're talking about, right? Generation Z's, these
Yep.
younger people, right? And now every day I work with these young men, and I come on and they see me and shit like that. And people say, how do you get to these young dudes and shit? I'm just direct with them because I don't fake no jacks. I tell them straight up, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you want to do, my nigga. Listen, either way, I'm gonna get paid either way. You got to give a fuck about yourself. If you don't give a fuck about yourself, why the fuck should I give a fuck about you? You know what I'm saying? If you don't care
No
about
doubt.
yourself, I don't give a fuck. You want to smoke crack, nigga? You want to shoot dope? You want to go kill motherfucker? I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you this: what I say today ain't gonna apply right now. Been 20 more years, come talk to me, because I'm gonna be an old man. Probably walking with a cane or some old shit. And probably fucking going to dialysis or some old shit, right?
You don't know.
I don't know. But you gonna say this. I remember when that old washed up nigga came to my house and he was telling me all this stuff, and I didn't want to listen to his ass. And now look at me. So
But what did that cat say to you? That you were ahead of your time
yeah, out of your time, yeah. Mm-hmm.
at that time, and now he sees you and he recognizes.
I guess it was the old soul and the wisdom. I will say that
Who
there.
called out?
Go ahead, G.
I will say that there are way more kids that parents fought to get them away from the ghetto, and their kids made a point to go back to the ghetto, like T.I.'s son, who called out to making it seem like he had to be in the ghetto, and T.I. made him tell the real story. That's deep. The King,
Okay.
T.I.'s son. You remember that when he confronted him at that
I, I
Atlanta? Uh-huh.
I remember hearing about it. I didn't see the
Oh, you didn't
incident
see
or
it?
yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, King stood up to, like was saying, that's when he made that comment, I stand on business and whatnot. And, he was trying to say that he was at his granny's house in the hood. He's a hood. He's trying to come off like he a hood nigga, like I'm from the streets. T.I. is like, yo, man, you not from this. You live in a gated community. You behind the gates, huh? Stay behind the gates. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? But uh, everybody wants to identify with the hood. I'm one of those that had empathy already. You give me a lot of knowledge I didn't know what to do with. I got it now. You gave me a lot of knowledge I didn't know what to do with. Yeah, so that's what's up.
Salute. Nah, definitely. I appreciate the kind words. I mean, and the crazy thing about it, the young cats, they love me. They love me. Young dudes over, they love me. They like, yo, listen, I don't listen, nigga. I ain't gotta fake no jacks to you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Listen, I don't give two fucks, nigga. You going when you go to the penitentiary, they taking you, not me. I ain't gonna be there. You're gonna be by yourself. I'm just trying to put you on the game, my nigga, so you can see what it is. Feel me?
Well,
See it
you
now
tell them.
before it's too late.
Well, you tell them. Been there, did that.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Where
saying?
you at right now? I've been there. I already know.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't here to tell you my story of what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But
What do they
hey,
say about the game? The game is what?
the game is to be sold, not to be told. I guess.
For reals, because the hood has to be glorified. I got my ass out and never looked back.
Mm.
I didn't want to raise my daughter, you know,
Hold on. And basic, she didn't want to raise her daughter and that.
and duck bullets.
Mm.
There was nothing cute about that. She's right.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell the young dudes, well, listen, since it's so gangster, so when you get a bullet and when you got some bullets in your ass and you holler for your mama and then you're in the hospital, it's my hey God, Father God, you hollering for God. We all hollering for God when we in pain. That's gonna be you. Or somebody are you on one of these level 5 prison yards in America and some man just stick a fucking piece of metal stick a bone crusher in your ass as long as this and you can't get that shit out and you hollering for God, Jehovah, Buddha, Allah, Moses, and everybody else. It ain't funny. It ain't no game in none of these fucking prisons, man.
No.
The dark side of prison is fucked up. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I used to do dumb shit in prison. I used to see niggas getting bullied in prison, and I go beat the nigga up that's bullying that nigga. I used to do dumb shit in prison. She said that part, love. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tell these niggas, yeah, nigga, that shit it's all good. It's all good, right? We all got a fucking plan until we got some shit, till we got some hot lead in our asses, a piece of metal stuck up in us, and we don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? These young cats ain't battle tested. You ain't been in no motherfucking wars, nigga. Them little punk ass drive-bys you little punk motherfuckers is doing, shooting from a far distance and killing some little innocent girl or some little boy or some old shit, or shooting some old lady or an older man or some shit that ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with your bullshit. But now you want to profess you a killer and you a gangster because you shot an innocent person. I'm not respecting that. I'm gonna respect it more if you just walk up to the person and shoot the person that you got the issue with. Not you shooting some little fucking kid or shooting my son because you don't know how to shoot properly. You don't know how to operate a gun. Or you might even shoot yourself because you're stupid. Because all these young people, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy to me, man. It blows my mind, man. Yeah, that gun stuff is crazy. No one can just take an ass up anymore. Yeah, because it's the pride and ego. Motherfuckers don't want to walk around with the black eyes and the busted lip and the bloody nose and shit. The swell up nose and shit. These cats don't want to do that shit because they scary. And listen, it's all right to be scared. Ain't nothing wrong with being scared. It's grown men and grown women that are scared. Ain't nothing wrong with being scared. You know, when I was coming up, I tell motherfuckers in a minute, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck out of here. You go, nigga, I'm not doing that shit. I ain't no motherfucking crash. I ain't your crash dummy, nigga. Hell no. Fuck out of here. Hell no, man. Fuck that. What's the old saying? You win one, you lose one, but you live to see another day. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you live to see another day if you stand up and fight. But at the same time, people don't want to fight. People embarrassed to lose, man. Fuck that shit. Listen, man, I'd rather take that shit than get shot or killed any day. But what I say to the young man, what I say don't apply today, but it's gonna apply tomorrow. I had a parent tell me, how you predicted that my son was gonna be in jail. You know your son is a moron. How I know your son is a moron and you don't know. You know you living with that goddamn demon. You know what the fuck he doing. Shit, I just met him. I already know he a fucking idiot. He a brain dead idiot. Fucked up to say it that way, but it's the truth. I don't lie to these young men I mentor. Listen, you can do things. You just gotta find your way, whatever way that is. But if you choose the way that you keep going, shit, it's gonna be a rough road. Hell, shit, man, I still be walking a rough goddamn road. Shit, it'd be hard
Right.
because we got people oppressing us. We got the system oppressing us. We got a lot of shit stacked up against us. And young people today, man, they got this the information is. I'm gonna go to a comment. These generals have no basic love for human beings, no love for basic life. If we don't teach the basic principle that these kids will keep shooting people up, crowds, schools, neighbors, along because they have no value of life anymore. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. But the problem is, how do we find a way to get to these kids? Because I deal with them type of kids right now. Right now, as I'm on this show, on the Saturday night social. It's the Money Marv and G Money show, but it's AKA Saturday Night Social. We getting social here, y'all. We having some social commentary. I deal with young men today that's been locked up for robbery, gun possession, grand theft auto. These kids, yeah, they don't know love. Because, see, right, hold on a second. Maybe ask them what that means. Okay, well, I could do that for you. I definitely will. I'll ask them that. But it's like, they don't, I can't say, because, see, for me, there was no love in my household growing up. All I know was, motherfucker, shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down, do what the fuck I say. Nobody was saying me, here, giving me a hug, I love you. That wasn't going on in my household. And I don't think it goes on in a lot of households. You know what I'm saying? And how can you know what love is when the person that gave you life never loved you? How do these people know how do these young people know what love is if the person that gave them life don't love them the way that they should be loved?
Right.
Saying because
It's
I'm gonna say
sad.
I'm gonna
It's
say
sad.
go
Mhm,
ahead,
go
G.
ahead.
Go ahead, G. No, go
No, I
ahead,
was
G.
just saying it's sad but true.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm just gonna say this right here on this platform. I'm the middle child of three boys. Three boys in the household, middle child, second oldest. My mother never loved me. I don't know what love is. I'm still trying to figure that shit out. And I'm 42 years of age. I just turned 42 last Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I know now everybody getting quiet. Don't get quiet. I don't know what the fuck love is. I wasn't taught that shit. And these young people, they don't know what that shit is. You know what I'm saying? Because people, true, just because parents doesn't teach you, you gotta go in your hard space and learn to love. Facts. You know what I'm saying, you know what made me love? Is a 14-year-old boy that stands about 5 feet, 5 foot 11, 200 pounds. That's what made me love. That's when I learned love is when I had my first son. Real shit. That's what made me love. To understand what love is. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my heart. You know what love is. You have a son, yeah. Real shit. That's my best friend. Because it ain't easy, man. At the first healer I worked with asked that question. How can I love myself if I don't know what love means? She she sat me down in meditation with my child version self. It means to cry like a baby. It made me cry like a baby. It's the process, but definitely can help people get there. Hmm. That's deep. That's deep. I'm saying the question is for young people. Do people want to love? Do they want to love? You know what I'm saying? Do they? Because sometimes they don't. But my son made me love again and made me actually understand what it is to love because I know him. He's going to love me unconditionally, and I'm going to love him unconditionally. Something that I never got from my parents. And I'm sure a lot of us never got it from our parents properly. Even if you weren't taught, she's teaching you now. And most important thing is teaching. It's teaching you its unconditional facts. Definitely. So I don't know, G Money. What's your thoughts on that?
No,
You seem a little quiet. What's up?
no, just taking it all in. You were talking, and they were making comments, so I was just,
Just digesting.
reflecting,
Hmm.
yeah, and then absorbing. I just, have my views, and I'm from a whole different
Hmm. See.
generation, different situation, and the question of love, like like I was saying before, my opinion is that
Is
from
this
how
your
I
opinion or
see,
how you feel?
well, it's my opinion and how I feel. It's the
Okay.
music.
Okay.
The music is the was taken from us or watered down and infiltrated and the stuff. So people think love is corny. These kids
Mm-hmm.
don't. They don't hug and they don't like walk with their girl going to school holding her books in the rain type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You also know love because you love music and you love it because of what it makes you feel. Mood is on it. That's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I listen strictly to old school. I do listen to the stuff, back with the old hip hop, the old rap, with Rakim, Cool Mo D, and with lyrics and lyrics for lyrics, and the bars are
Mm-hmm.
bars, and it was real. It meant something,
Yeah.
outside of the Motown sound,
Mm-hmm.
and it filled me, my soul. We love with
Mm-hmm.
conditions. God, source love is unconditional. We have to relearn what love is. She's 100%.
Mm-hmm.
We got to relearn that. Like you say, when your son came into your life, you learned to love. You didn't get love at home when you were, coming up, when you were in the household and stuff. And unfortunately, because of whatever reason was going on in your home at that time, love wasn't, the main source of you guys didn't hug and you tell her your mother you love her. She told you that kind of thing. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Right.
this generation is more removed than when you were.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, they
Big
twisted, man.
time.
I feel
Shit.
bad for them.
Big
You know?
time, man. Big time, man.
Good vibrations, higher frequency for sure.
Yeah.
So
Brings.
that's where music is at. Good music, it brings clarity, no question.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Interesting.
you
You're
may
not
not
you.
have to give it into your home like G Money said, but the love flowed through you regardless. Just needed to unlock it, and your son unlocks that for you. He makes you have an understanding of what unconditional real love is. Not that you didn't know it, but
Mm-hmm.
now it's like, whoa, you know, this is you, you know what I'm saying? So you can reach and hug him and like, yo, you see you in him. You feel me? So that's
Yeah.
what makes you whole and complete as far
Mm-hmm.
as like a man. You're like, whoa, my little man right here type shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Definitely.
how that goes.
Definitely.
You may not have to give it into your home like G Money said, but with the love flow through regardless,
Yeah.
just need
Unlock it.
to unlock it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was deep right there. Nah. Definitely. I mean, like I said, as you alluded to my son, like when I'm going through some tough shit on some hard times, I go see my son.
There you go.
I go see my son. I just put my arms around him. Like, what's up? I
What
can't
is
do it
what did
like
she
he was a
say?
little dude. I gotta do it like this, because he, you know what I'm saying. And
Yeah.
he'll stand next to me and shit, and want me to pat the top of his head and smile and shit. I'd be like, all right, man, I know you're
Like,
gonna be taller than
like
me.
she
Don't.
said, you unlocked it. You found a way
Yeah,
through him to unlock it. And
yeah,
that's heavy. That
yeah,
stuff is special. You treasure that. Like you say, you get in your funky moods or whatever, you know how to get out of that. And that's what
yeah.
music used to do to me. It used to get me
Mm,
out of that. Like the funky mood, I could put on a certain song. Yo, man, all that, like whatever I was, the negativity, that good music, the positive vibrations, and like
yeah.
Mook said, that high frequency, it
Mhm.
takes you to a whole nother level, takes you into that spiritual realm. Like what
What's the song? What's one of the songs to get you out of the funk when you in a funk? What's one song? Don't have to be a favorite song, no particular, just one song that you could
Natural
think of.
High by Bloodstone
Mm.
back in the day, because I was in love with that. It was one of those things, man, where it takes me back to that time with Shorty Doo Wop. I'm like,
Okay.
oh man, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So every time, take to the sky on a natural high, just the first boom, 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 that goes into it. That
Mm-hmm.
that's one of them. Sexual healing. I mean, just those
This
songs
is.
like the beat and the whole vibes. Whoa, what?
Mm.
Yeah,
Nah, that's cool. That's cool. That's
you
cool.
know,
That's cool.
and then
That's cool.
standing on the top, the Temptations and Rick James, that people Bryson, I can't stand the rain, just oh man,
Mm-hmm. You talk about the classics right there, G
that's what
Money.
I'm saying. And then
Woo!
the Force MDs, Tears, that song make me cry. And then
Mm.
you got anything with Boys to Men, Motown, Philly, huh? Come on, huh? Stop it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
stop.
yeah, yeah. Nah,
Some people have
definitely.
the harsh mission of showing others how to love, and it feels like you never give it back in return. You never get it back in return. But as you tap into God's source energy, you realize love does not come with anything. So mission becomes complete. That's your
Mm.
son right there.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
He about to
My
start me on a new playlist.
yeah,
No
yeah,
fact.
salute to everybody that's rocking with G Money. I'm gonna just have to call this the G Money show, man. Cause shit,
Nah, 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 nah,
this
nah.
all
Cause
you, baby. They loving you. I respect it. I'm just busting
no,
your
it's all
balls, man.
good. It's all good. It's
Nah,
it's
nah,
it's
that's
about
what it is, though, man. Nah, ain't
yeah.
nothing wrong with creating a new playlist. Nothing wrong with creating a new playlist. You know what I mean? Because I think sometimes, as we said, music is the universal language that reaches all of us in
But you
some
share
type of
your
way.
truth, I share my truth, and that's
Definitely.
that's where it's at. I mean, that's
Nah.
what works. That's the combination.
Yeah,
You feel
no,
me?
you spot on tonight, brother. Love it, man. You know what I'm saying? Love the insight and the wisdom, man. That's dope. I had to ask you that because I know everybody has their particular playlist that they go to. You know what I mean? And sometimes, I don't always listen to rap music because I know what type of mood certain kind of rap music put me in. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely listen to some of the old timers, man. And those, no, and man, if I want to hear something to kind of get me out of kind of,
There's
I don't
some
know.
reggae, some good Bob Marley,
Yeah,
Peter
yeah, yeah.
Tosh, and just yo, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all
I,
good like that.
but I love neo soul music, so you know me. If I want to mellow out and I need to hear some Jill Scott, a little bit of Erica Badu, um,
Oh yeah,
a little bit of NDRE
Sade,
music. Yeah, 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 yeah. That type of
Sade,
vibe.
no joke, B.
My playlist.
Bipolar.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
I
man.
get it though. I definitely get it. You know what I mean? But yeah, sometimes I might even put on a little bit of Lauryn Hill, some D'Angelo.
Uh huh.
Um,
But see, I'm
yeah.
all over with it. Public
Mm-hmm.
Enemy, you know, yo, come on. It's just Heavy D,
Mm-hmm.
Cool Mo, Even LL. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
okay, okay. I was listening to Michael
Man and
Jackson,
mirror.
man.
Then I really listen to all the lyrics. The lyrics is heavy. That man in the mirror. That shit is deep.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I had a brother one time, man, hit me up on Facebook and was like, "Hey, man, a few years back, Marv, you got a minute, man?" And he was talking about that song, "The Man in the Mirror." You know, the brother was crying. He was going through something. He was like, "I was listening to Michael Jackson, The Man in the Mirror, the stuff he's saying, and that just means so, you know." And I was just like, you know, I told the brother, man, just go on and get it out, man. I'm just here to listen, you know.
Music is like the sister was saying, high frequency and vibrations. It's this dude. I was on the train one time, A train. This cat Spanish guy came through, and he I don't know what I had no idea what the fuck he was saying. Well, all I know, he got down on his knees, right?
Hmm.
He started playing that guitar he had and singing,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
he's crying like a baby. And the vibes went through everybody. He had everybody. I started crying and shit. Everybody on the train, we was fucked up. We were fucked up. We don't. I don't even know what the brother's saying, but he touched everybody. He just got on there and started playing that guitar, and started crying. He got up, man, and he passed the hat. I gave him $2, and everybody, he made out real good on our car. And then he went to the next one. Yo, that shit's like, yo, he fucked everybody up, man.
Damn, damn,
I
it
don't
was
know what he
that
said.
good.
I don't have a clue.
You don't have a clue what he said, but
Hell
whatever
no.
it was, he roped you in.
He worked there. He got everybody, B. We were
Mm,
all fucking in tears.
ain't nothing wrong with that though. Sometimes
Yeah.
that's needed, man. That's needed. I like when the people in live music is another level. Facts. I love going through New York City, man, and watching those guys play the guitars and hitting the bongos out there, man. Look, them brothers be playing, man. They be jamming, man. Them brothers be jamming out there in the city on them streets, man. They definitely do, man. Live music is definitely powerful, extremely powerful. You know, you can definitely feel that magnet that musical that vibration, that energy when you hear it live.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You know. And rest in peace to Bob Marley, man. He's an Aquarius too, man. He's an Aquarius too, like myself. Bob Marley was ahead of his time, hidden talent. Facts. Facts. My problem too, man, with music, man, is with the corporations, man. I always like have an issue with the corporations and when it comes to music, you know, I'm always against the machine because there's a lot of talent out here in this world and that talent is always overlooked because, you know, as people as what was said tonight, unpopular, right? Puerto Rican man with his bongos is everything. Yeah, man. Them bongos, man. Them dudes be getting busy with them bongos, man. Jeez. Them dudes get busy with them instruments, man. But
That's
yeah, my
facts.
thing, you know, my thing is just with the corporations more so, and the people too, is that people don't appreciate good music. If you're not talking about, you know what I'm saying, sex and violence and music, people aren't paying you any. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to pay you no attention when you're talking about conscious, like Arrested Development. You know, those different groups, they were on a whole different spiritual conscious level back in the days. At one time, man, is the mumble rap. So I say, yeah. Yeah, so they killed the mumble, yeah. Mumble rap killers, yeah. R&B is not dead, it's just not being played because R&B ain't being played because of the corporations. The corporations don't want to play it. You know, and you know, I could just name off the stations here, but I'm sure in different parts of Northern America, they're all programmed, you know what I'm saying, to play the same thing and to do the same thing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To what is being played today. R&B music is good, man. Listen, I miss Brian McKnight. I like Tank. You know what I'm saying? I like Genuine. I think Genuine. I like Tyrese. Them brothers can sing, man. Them brothers can sing. You know, they all the same. Yeah, yeah. All the major stations are the same. So you know, you're not gonna hear that good old music, man. I like Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill's a bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But listen, folks, y'all, we gonna wrap it up. We ain't gonna stay here too long because Money Marv about to hit the streets. You heard?
Councilman of the streets, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? You know, about to hit these Long Island, New York streets. Go get some good eating. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And do some shit with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, folks. Okay. Listen, every Saturday night,
Glad you came on, sisters.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all came on, tapped in, support. Please share, smash the heart button, smash the like button. I'm not even gonna ask y'all on YouTube because y'all don't pay us no attention on YouTube. And I know, good night. God bless everybody.
Good night, y'all.
I know some people don't like to use the word blessings and blessed and all that other stuff because they feel like you're getting blessed, but that's
stay
a whole
positive. Stay up.
You know, but stay up, stay strong, man. And how you say it, G Money? How you quote it?
What's that?
If you
you can't be wrong if you're doing the right thing. Persistence overcomes resistance all the time. Hug if you love somebody, tell them you love them. Hug somebody. You already know.
Definitely, y'all. Everybody have a good weekend. Please share our thing, man. Just keep decreasing that apathy. Keep increasing that consciousness. Everybody, y'all be safe. Have a good week and catch us every Saturday night. Right here on the
doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Catch us here every Saturday night. Hey, we trying to keep it to an hour and a half. We don't want to be too long because man, jeez.
I know.
Man, people get out, we get to talking with the audience and people get to talking, man, and we greatly appreciate the support. This is a new venture for us, and we want to just thank everybody for your time, just for taking 5 minutes out your day to comment and watch and listen. Because I know this ain't the Think Champs show, one of them or other shows or something like that. But we thank y'all, man. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe. God bless to all. Stay up. Stay strong. And this is the last week of Black History Month, right? This is the last week of Black History Month?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
all
sir.
Right, man. Have a good night. Stay blessed. We out. If I can get this damn thing to go.